So this presentation will help you to better understand key questions to ask when interviewing attorneys for your DUI defense. One of the most important things you want to ask is how many years have you been a licensed attorney? You also want to know how much experience the attorney may have representing clients facing DUI charges. Many attorneys are generalists and may not be focused on DUI law. Be sure to ask if they have any direct experience handling cases similar to yours. How many cases have you taken to a jury trial? You may also want to ask, do you have any relationships with expert witnesses? Depending on the complexity of your case, this may be relevant. You also want to understand what are all the potential fees involved with your case. You should always ask who's going to be handling the case and what is their specific experience. All attorneys should be covered by legal malpractice insurance. Asking whether or not they have this coverage is important. You also want to ask the attorney what challenges they may see in your case. Get that dialogue on the table early. And you want to ask if the attorney knows what the final outcome will be in your case. If an attorney answers definitively, then you should head for the door. A good DUI attorney will never promise a specific result. You also want to ask, are you extremely familiar with the judges and prosecutors that will be involved in the case? This is important. You may also want to ask whether or not the attorney has recently had a jury return a verdict of not guilty on all charges on a case that they have personally tried. You want to ask whether or not they've ever been disciplined by the state bar. And you also want to get a written document that memorializes all potential fees. And lastly, we encourage you to ask, is there any reason that the attorney should not work on your case? I recommend looking the attorney in the eye and making sure you get his or her word before you can make a decision on whether or not you hire them. Remember, this is an important time in your life, and having alignment and confidence in your attorney is quite important. For more information, we encourage you to visit www.duihonolulu.com. Thank you.